Hey guys, happy day 23 of the ABC challenge. Oh my gosh, we are just around the corner from the end. Letter Y is today. So thanks to those of you tuning in. I just want to give a quick shout out because you guys are amazing. We have Liza, Mikey, Justin, Harumi, Carla, Patricia, Elucy, aka Sean, Canadian Music, Linky the Great, Nicole, Raj is here. Awesome. Hope I didn't miss anyone. Katarina. Hi guys. So Shree's here. I'm super excited. Let's dive right in. If you're new here, check out down below for info on the challenge. It's never too late to join in. The live challenge will end in shortly. I would say tomorrow, but technically I've been hopping on a day early to do these videos, so the live challenge will end in about 2 days. But it doesn't mean that these videos are going away. They will be here for you to review and replay and learn new things as you go. So I hope that you've been finding this helpful. Can I just give a quick request? If you've been finding this series helpful, could you give me like a thumbs up or give me some purple hearts? You know, those are my favorite on Instagram. I would love to know just some feedback on what you thought of the series and particularly what I've been doing here on YouTube, because you know, if you've been hopping on the last few weeks, I've been here every night, so it's been quite the commitment, and I just wanted to check in with you guys on how you've been doing. Okay, so lowercase y, we have our compound curve, we have our descending stem loop, and then we have our exit stroke. Okay, and I actually so let's put these all together. I've been really itching to do another basic strokes series. So what that would mean is all of these strokes in the beginning that we typically start off with for our lowercase demo, I want to really zero in on each of these strokes. So if that's something you're interested, definitely let me know. I would love to do that. And just looking to the future, you guys, I have been loving the ABC challenge so much that I'm thinking of making it a regular thing twice a year. So when I say that, I mean I'll do another round of these videos, but maybe with a different style, maybe with different pens. But the point is I will go through the alphabet again. So hopefully you will join me then. Okay guys, so let's talk about the lowercase letter Y. Now again, we always keep our thick strokes on our slant line here. Okay, I'm putting like a line through that thick stroke so that way we are parallel to our slant line. Then you want to make sure that you are keeping a pretty even space here in your descending stem loop. And look at how this space of your compound curve is pretty even to this space here. Okay, the way I used to make my letter Y's, I actually used to do an entrance stroke, I used to do an underturn, and then a descending stem loop. I want to say this is not wrong, but your standard copperplate actually begins with a compound curve instead of an entrance stroke and an underturn. So just a slight difference there. So I've been really adopting this way a lot more. Okay, but I always put that disclaimer that if you want to go do this, that's fine. I don't want to stop you, but just so you know, I'm all about awareness and intentionality. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's write that down. Awareness and intentionality. I feel like if you can have those intentionality, if you can have those two down, I don't care about perfection or the best ever writing. I just want you to be conscious. Okay, now I'm getting a little crazy here. See, intentional. Okay, so if you want, you can get crazy with the descender. It's a great way to flourish. Another one that I've been really loving lately is bringing it over and around. Okay, keeping open spaces. And then I don't have space there, so I'll do it over here. Another favorite of mine is instead of going down and over, then it's going over and coming from under. So if you've been loving that, be prepared, because I will make sure to, oh my gosh, you guys, this is tragic. Like I can't make this up. Like my phone just ran out of battery. Oh, I'm gonna hit my head against the wall. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to give me some names, you guys. So go ahead and give me some names that begin with a Y, or names that have a Y in them, or a Y at the end especially, so we can flourish with that. Please help a girl out. I'm so sorry, you guys. But as always, I'm going to keep those name suggestions on Instagram saved so that I can refer to them for the future. Oh, I feel awful, but I'm not going to stress on it anymore. Okay, so for our capital, we're going to start off with a loop that leads into this underturn here. A little bit of a complication, but I'll walk you through it. So start off at your hairline, or at the most tip that you can with your brush pen, and then so you're going to add some pressure and then come back to a hairline, stay at a hairline, and then after you curve around, put some pressure, come back to a hairline, and then end off creating this U shape, okay? And then you're going to add that to, you're going to put, you could either do a capital stem here, okay, and add your comma dot. And then let's just do that version. Okay, so you have your lead in. So this is one version, okay, you guys? Now, I have to admit, this one is kind of tricky because you are purposely staying above the baseline here. Okay, see this? So I typically like to have fun with my Ys, and so I like to go down below the baseline. So another version, you can either start off with that same lead-in stroke, or you can do a different version. Also a loop, but bring down that thick stroke all the way to the baseline. Come up pretty even here, and then you're going to connect that to a descending stem loop. Now the only thing I feel about this is it's pretty large. It just feels a little bit overwhelming, but it's not bad. I mean, I just don't have a preference for this look either. So truthfully, I don't have a favorite. Like, it's hard for me to do capital Ys. So you let me know. Do you like number 1 or number 2, or are you probably like an other? Maybe you have a different version, or maybe you're gonna hold out and wait for another version with me. Okay, cool. I see some names in the chat. Thank you so much. If you guys have some names, let me know so I can do them. Let's do Yesenia. Oh, that's such a pretty name. Yes. Oh, I lost it. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep it simple in the beginning. Okay. All right. Thank you. And then, oh man, Katerina, YN. There's not enough vowels in that name. I don't know how to pronounce this. And I don't want to accuse you of a typo, but it's just so strange. I don't know how to pronounce this. Y. And you're not correcting yourself, so let's just try it. YN. So another thing I learned the other day when I was doing that one Aztec name, you guys, was it Sochi? I hope I'm saying that right. Can you imagine practicing with words and names that you've never seen before, like another language or names in another language? I feel like it really forces you to focus on each letter and each stroke because you don't know what's the next letter to come about. So it kind of keeps you on your toes, and I love that. It was a weird but very aha moment feeling. Yvonne. So sometimes I like to do my V's like this. I don't know. It was just a weird habit that I kind of picked up on my own. I'm not saying other people don't do it, but I don't love lowercase V's. They're kind of tricky for me. So let's Let's flourish the E here because there's a lot of space up above. Yvonne. All right. Isabel. Oh, with a Y. Okay, thank you. See, there's that long and awkward capital, but I think it works. What do you guys think? Let's flourish this B. All right. And okay, so I don't see any more suggestions. If you guys have some suggestions there, let me know. Let's do names like, I'm going to do the name Amy because it ends in a Y. And it's super short, so I can kind of get to the flourish pretty fast. Okay, A, let's turn this into an M. So for a simple one, I like to just use the bottom space here and just really widen that descending stem loop. So I like to do that. Oh, thank you, Katerina, for explaining. Okay, let's do, okay, Yentil, Mikey's suggesting, okay. You know, I'm gonna not make that first underturn go all the way down to the baseline. Let's see what happens. I just think it's a little bit too long. Y-N-T Y. Here I can use this bottom space. Till. And then for fun, let's loop this around. Kind of mirrors the bottom there. I hope it's not too busy, but that's kind of fun. And Yasmin, okay. Let's kind of do like a loose script here. So let's just do our Y with our little bit of bounce. So when I say loose, I mean all of my strokes are pretty quick. And just very loose but scripty. Yasmin. Okay, Yick, sure. You know, I've had this pen for so long that you can kind of see how streaky it is. If you look up close, can you see the streakiness in that the ink there? Okay, let's do Carly. Okay, guys, just a few more. Okay, for this one, this is kind of hard because we don't have space on top to flourish, so let's do something like this. So you make your descender, but loop around and end in the middle of the empty space in your descending stem loop there, and then turn your page almost so that you can kind of eyeball this area a little bit easier. And then I like to change directions and bring out a stroke here. I take my tip and then I add pressure after I've exited the loop, and then I taper off at the end there. You want to try to practice that all in one motion, and using my guideline here, I can keep it pretty straight. I really love doing this. This is one of my favorite kind of simple but very tasteful, classy ways to flourish. Okay, Shelby. Hope we're doing okay on time, you guys. I feel like my videos have been getting longer and longer. But with good reason, right? We've been having such a great time. Somehow I kept this lettering really tight. Oh no, not Chevy. Whoops. Okay, let's say Chevy first. And then let's do shell. Ooh, lots of Ascenders. Lots of ascending stem loops. Shell. Oh my gosh, you guys. Now it's Shebly. This is hilarious. Sorry. Okay, S-H-E-L. S. Talk about tons of practice, right? Shelby, you took up my whole last row. Shell. Is that hilarious or what? All right, guys, I think it's time to go to bed. I mean, that's totally not true. I'm going to probably be up for another 2 hours cleaning, logging into work because I had the day off and, you know, got to make sure I didn't miss anything. But anyway, happy day 20. Did I say 23 earlier, you guys? I think I meant to say 25 because I'm pretty sure tomorrow is letter Z. So join me, same time, same place, crossing fingers, right? 9 p.m. Pacific time. That's about midnight Eastern time. So sorry, it's the only time I can log on. I hope you've been enjoying this series. Give this video a thumbs up if you've been enjoying it. I will see you tomorrow in the chat. Thank you so much. I can't wait to chat with you guys soon. Start thinking, you guys, about what videos you want to see next from me, because after this, I'm going to take a break, but then I want to hop back on and do more videos. Probably not live, but just sharing more content with you guys. So start thinking of what you want. And if you do know what you want, go ahead and leave a comment down below, or if you want to hop back on later, or just wait till I do that call tomorrow at the end of the letter Z. So I'll see you later. And again, sorry for not having my battery charged, but please still give me name suggestions. It's super helpful. Usually my battery's charged. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.